Warning. The following podcast was recorded by two idiots. It contains vulgar language, vulgar ideas, and poop jokes. If any of this offends you, blow it out your ass.
Son of a bitch bastard!
Let's start this again. Shall we? Jesus Christ.
You're fucking retarded.
Hey, Pickle Licker, wanna play the right intro?
One more time!
Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Welcome to the holiday times. Bruce looking all
episode of STF.
Bruce looking all festive, like he's gonna go down a chimney.
No, sir. Far too big to fit down a chimney. Far too big.
Is anybody ever really the right size to go down a chimney?
No, man. Chimneys are fucking tiny. I mean, there are chimney sweeps, but I don't think the chimney sweep themselves go into the chimney. I think they just have, tools or something that they, like a brush, right? And I'm making this motion, realizing how vulgar it looks. They just go up there and they make this motion,
They just go up there. They just jerk off your chimney.
Out comes all the soot, man. It's perfect.
Yep,
Merry
the black
Christmas,
soot just comes out when it's finished. Welcome to another episode of Let Us Cast. I am Andrew. With me, as always, is Bruce.
Hey, man. Hey, how's it going?
Doing good, man.
So right off the bat, we've covered almost every bodily fluid known to existence. We've covered blood. We've covered peeing, shitting. There's one we haven't covered yet, and I've got that base covered, sir. I've got us covered on the missing base.
Uh-oh.
All right? So I learned this past weekend that I've known that I've been sensitive to green tea. I've tried to work out after I've drank green tea, first thing, nothing else in my stomach, and it made me kind of nauseous, but I didn't think anything of it. This past weekend, I just had a cup of tea. I didn't go to work out. I just had a cup of tea, and I'm sitting there, and I felt a little bit like I imagine you must have felt, because I started feeling like, uh-oh, something's not quite right, and I'm not feeling so great. Fuck, am I gonna shit myself? Am I gonna piss myself? What the fuck is going on? No. Turns out I was gonna puke. So I can't handle tea. I actually drank coffee first thing this morning just as a test, because I was like, oh, is it caffeine that's fucking with me? But I could drink coffee on an empty stomach. But for some reason, I had that sip of tea, man, and it just made me nauseous. And I even tried to zen it out, breathe through it,
Uh-oh, lost connection with him. Oh crap. Oh crap, Bruce, come on back now. Uh-oh, yeah, I lost connection with him. That's wonderful.
There you... And you just reconnected.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, fucking puked from tea, bro.
Oh, man.
I tried to hold it back, tried to zen it out. I tried to,
No, it's just... no.
No. It's the harder you try to hold it in, the worse it is. So I was just getting closer and closer to the toilet, accepting the inevitable, until it's finally just I should just fucking puke. And it's just all right. And I felt so much better.
I don't know, I just kind of picture you like the fucking walrus from that Adam Sandler movie, just wah!
No, because there wasn't anything in my stomach except for tea. That's the thing. It was sort of dry heaving at first, which was very, very unpleasant and uncomfortable.
I mean, either way, though.
And nothing comes out. It's so not only unsatisfying. Well, not that puking's satisfying, but it's so just disturbing. It doesn't help anything. It's just oh fuck, come on, just puke, bro. Get it out. Better out than in. So now I'm drinking tea again, but I've already had other shit to drink, so hopefully I don't puke during this podcast.
If
we do, it'll be entertaining.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't get me wrong. That's gonna be funny as hell, but I just love the fact that you're just oh, tea makes me puke. Oh, what are you drinking? Tea.
It seems to be only on an empty stomach, man. Only on an empty stomach. Otherwise, I'm fine. But I could drink coffee, which has more caffeine in it, on an empty stomach. So I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know. Is it maybe the type of tea, maybe, or?
I don't know. I've tried green tea. I've tried black tea. But the black tea fucked with me arguably more than the green tea did. Because the green tea was the one where I went to work out and then I went to do yoga. And I was just like, I was doing some moves and I was just like, whoa, I don't feel so good. And I even told Chick, like, I gotta like go like sit down or something because I feel like I'm gonna puke. But this other day, I just drank some black tea and I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting on my ass just watching YouTube, and all of a sudden I'm just like, oh no.
That is E to the Z who tweeted it disgusting.
Yes, it is.
Oh man. So yeah, all bodily fluids covered here on Let Us Cast.
And that's just in 2020. Like in
That's
the last,
just 2020.
not only just in 2020, in the last like what, 4 months of 2020.
Yeah. We really brought it home, strong, man.
I don't
We
know,
ended 2020 strong.
it's almost like we had a meeting and just like, all right, September, we need a bodily fluid. Like, Andy, what are you gonna do? Could always shit myself. Perfect, go.
Then I imagine you looking at the rap sheet like, how come I'm pissing and shitting myself and dealing with blood and semen, and all Bruce has to deal with is puke? That's kind of not cool.
Yeah. And all Bruce does is he throws up when he has a fucking cup of tea.
When he has some tea, you're like, this is kind of bullshit, man.
Yeah, like, I got the wrong end of the stick here. So we're gonna rectify that next year. You're gonna have to shit yourself, piss yourself,
And you can puke.
just jerk off somewhere and then just clean it up and then oh. Just give yourself a blade job somewhere, clean that up.
That's funny. The other day, Liz was like, "I need a blade." I was like, "Oh, you're gonna blade yourself? What are you doing, man?" She's like, "No, to open a package." I was like, "Oh, well, sorry." Everything in my mind just goes right to wrestling. I'm sorry.
That's how you know you're a wrestling fan. It's just when you like look at like ordinary shit and you're just like, I could do this. Like,
yeah.
Like I remember I had to go up on the roof and like clean up like like if you go on the roof of the house, there's like little patches of moss that like grow up on there and whatnot, and you gotta clear those off, clear off any like leaves or anything like that.
Yeah.
I get up on the roof. What do you think my first thing is? I'm gonna jump.
I don't know.
I'm gonna jump.
What?
I'm gonna jump.
Oh, like Mick Foley?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, well,
a
shit.
waiting table down below.
But yeah, just like pretty much doing anything around the house. Like you can always like come up with something like wrestling related.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Like, climbing the ladder to like get onto the roof. It's like, come on, kid, climb the ladder, make yourself famous.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, despite all like the warnings and shit, you do end up trying those moves. And I mean, unfortunately, some people have really gotten hurt or died from it. But
yeah, but like you at least like think about it. You're just like, what would that feel like?
yeah,
And don't get me wrong, that's probably gonna hurt like a motherfucker. But like,
yeah,
still like the thought's there.
yeah. I've never jumped off a roof because I've been like, oh, I'm really curious to try it. But I have definitely like used wrestling moves on people just to try it. And
Yeah.
but I've never hurt anybody.
No.
Not with a wrestling move. Anyway.
That's weird too. Like if I go to like Providence Place Mall, for example, like it's like 3 levels tall and whatnot. I'm on the top level, just kind of like look down just to like see all the people like walking underneath you, and just like I could probably land on that fucking kiosk.
Jeff Hardying it.
Yeah.
Or Jack, like, what's the tallest place I can jump from here?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Makes it even better. Like around Christmas time, they like hang like these huge like Christmas ball ornaments like off of the ceiling over that, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I could grab that.
Like a ladder match where that's the prize.
Yeah, like that's the money in the
Picture
bank.
you like leaping, grabbing it, falling with it.
Yes.
I win.
like yeah, you win. You're going to the hospital and you're getting arrested, you dumbass.
There was no competition. What are you doing? It's a Christmas ornament.
It's just laying there like, I made myself famous. Like even if I'm still even fucking alive at that point.
That's a big man. That's Santa. The cell at WrestleMania with Mr. Claus. Like, someone get him to the fucking hospital. There's clearly some brain damage.
There's like,
Well, I'm like, I think he was like that before the fall, actually.
yeah, he looks pretty stupid. I mean, we could just leave him here. He'll learn. I mean, if we help him out, he's not going to learn anything, is he? Like, if we help you out, you're gonna do this again?
You can lead a horse
Yes.
to water, but you can't make a fish. Am I right? I mean, come on.
Yeah, like, like you're gonna do this again, aren't you? Yeah. Like, just leave him there. Leave him there for right now.
Oh man.
Just one cop looks at the other one like, I mean, at least we're not Florida, right? Like, yeah, I guess not. If it was Florida, this would involve like, a guy jumps off to like drop an elbow onto a fucking alligator or something like that.
Yeah, or one of those outlaw mud shows wrestling things where they just I'm sure you've seen the videos of like guys jumping off all kinds of random places and missing or just completely botching it and getting really fucked up because of it.
Yep.
Like a guy missing an elbow. Oh, just
Yeah,
that sound, just that dead like thwap is just like, oh, it's so off-putting.
Dude, there was a video that Jim Cornette retweeted. I want to say this was like maybe a month or two ago. So it's one of those quote outlaw mud shows, and it's like fucking bigger guy, probably about my size, jumps off the top rope. I think he either missed the guy or the guy like got out of the way or something like that, and the dude's leg just fucking snapped. Like his leg just.
Oh,
And he was just like,
Jesus.
I don't even think it was from like a move. Like I think he was just doing his entrance and whatnot. He just jumps off the turnbuckles and snap. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
oh shit. Like,
That sucks. That's why big guys don't go up to the top or even like any of those ropes, man.
yeah.
That was like when Sid did his jump off the top rope, and I mean he was kind of dumb and tried to do a big boot off the top rope. Who
Yeah.
fucking does that? But
Well, not only that, there's a big story from like backstage. Big Show, like, first comes to WWE and he's working house shows, and he's like, occasionally I'd do a spot off the top rope because like, somebody else does a move off the top rope. It's it's pretty bad and whatnot. I do one. It's fucking devastating.
yeah,
He's like, so I have a
Yeah.
match. He's like, I have a match with Undertaker or whatnot. Do the move off the top rope. He's like, he gets me backstage. He chews me a new fucking asshole. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I try to explain to him my logic. He's like, you're a fucking giant. You don't need to do that.
It's got a point.
So he's
I
like,
mean,
so from that day on, never went to the top rope again.
yeah. I don't blame him. Plus, I mean, fuck. I mean, what if the thing ever broke? I'm sure it's happened before, but with a dude that size, like, whew,
Yeah.
I could break like any second.
I mean, like, granted, like the last like 2 times I did it, it was all like gimmicked and whatnot. So
Well, yeah.
yeah. So,
I wonder what started the whole like big man going up top kind of thing. Like I know Bam Bam Bigelow, was a big guy who used to go up top and do all kinds of cool shit. But like
Yeah, but
the
I mean,
first like he wasn't like a big guy in the sense of being tall. The first like really tall guy I remember seeing going up top was the Undertaker when he did Old School, and that was like he would walk across the ropes and shit before like
Yeah.
he'd, grab your arm, walk across the ropes, or he had different iterations of it, but.
yeah.
And when you saw that was like, holy shit! Like a 7-foot dude just like walked across the rope like he was just walking across the mat. That's insane.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like at least with like Bam Bam, like not only was he kind of like a big guy, he's a fucking fat motherfucker.
Yeah,
But like seeing a guy like that, I was just like, shit, man, maybe I could do this.
yeah. I mean, the dude would do like cartwheels, he'd do flips off the top and shit like that. Like, the dude was agile as shit
dude will
for a
do
guy
a fucking
his size.
moonsault.
Yeah. Oh, he did do a moonsault. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I knew he did like a flip, but I didn't know if he did a moonsault.
Yeah, I think he did a moonsault like at least once or twice.
That's cool.
But like that's kind of how he got away with it. Like, he's a big guy, but I mean, he is fucking athletic as hell. Like, he's keeping up with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he moves like some of the other guys can't move that are just as big as him.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
As opposed to like Billy Gunn, where they had to keep him to like 10-minute matches because he would get blown up after that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude needs to work on his cardio.
Yeah. Which, by the way, anybody listening to this, like, wrestling lingo is just freaking awesome, and like you need to incorporate it into your everyday language.
Where's the gimmick?
Oh, fucking hell, man. So I actually do have something I want to kind of share here. This is kind of cool. So for Christmas, Bruce, you and your fiance Liz got me this cameo.
Mm-hmm.